That's fast-paced as fuck.
Man, what a night that was. I felt so bad for Jess, but at the same time, I was just like, this cannot be happening.
I knew from the jump, as soon as she started to feel bad about being the reason why we lost, or being a part of the reason, that I needed to secure her and make her very close to me. She's just a loyal player, and she even said that, and I know that I can use that number.
I like Jess. Me, Aaron, and her spoke a lot yesterday, and it felt like we solidified something. And I think Jess, especially after tonight, I think she'll see how hard I fought for her to stay, and like the kind of seeds I planted around. So I think that's good for me. Cara was a little bit hesitant with Megan's vote. She was like, I like Megan. And I think Cara was thinking like in numbers wise, like, I don't want to get rid of Megan right now. But that's why I kept telling her, I was like, dude, don't even worry. Like, you can just get in the fold with me. Like, I got you.
It's really going towards the I want people to think I'm stupid route. As far as it'll like throw me down the road.
Before we get to our crossroads, obviously we had like an hour to talk. Just from talking with Sandra yesterday, I thought that she was going to go after Courtney. Ends up being a 7-1-1, one vote on Courtney and one vote on Annie. Obviously, the Sandra vote was Annie. I don't know who the Courtney vote was.
I fucking like this girl, Annie. Watch, her confessional is going to be, Courtney sucks. No, but I really like Annie a lot. But the person that I fucking love to death, Rocky, is that your name even? That boy. I'm gonna play you like a fiddle, my dear. And you just seems like such a genuine boy.
Yeah, I feel like I really solidified my relationships with Annie, Kristin, Courtney, and Bar. I do have to watch out for Courtney is a wild card to the max. And I'm saying this I love Courtney to death. But for my game, she is a big shield, yet she's a blind spot for me. And I really have to be careful going forward. But yeah, I think it's going well. Woo! Not first boot. Let's go.
So hard for me to believe that I did so poorly yesterday and people liked me enough to keep me. It just meant so much to my little nerd heart.
Of course, Jess, we love you.
Yeah, Jess.
Yeah, sweet.
And I mean, at the end of the day, it's all a game. You know, it's all for fun.
Exactly. This game's a lot more than some toilet rolls on top of your head.
I walked upstairs with toilet paper on my head today with no problem.
There we go. Well, speaking of toilet paper, what do we think this is going to be? It's just toilet paper and a phone, right? Or a tablet?
Yeah.
Any other...
You have to wrap something?
That's what I was wondering.
Unroll it?
We get into the thing with the other party. Are we gonna are you guys gonna all
You won't even see my face. Yeah. I'm standing like this.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be this.
Okay, let's all...
We should do paper crowns next. I'll send
that's good.
With the Burger King crowns?
Yes.
Oh, Burger King.
Christmas crackers.
Yeah, I was gonna say a Christmas cracker.
Elegant outfits each night.
Yeah.
Robes, and, fur coats and stuff at some point.
we're gonna have scepters by round 5.
Rings all out.
Maybe this conversation will prevent them from swapping only to see how our outfits have. Yeah, they just want to see it play out.
Please join us in the challenge room.
Yeah.
Good luck, everyone. Here we go.
Good luck. We got this.
We got this.
Are you ready to do our shirts?
Yeah. We liked your guys' uniforms last night, so we had to update them.
It's nice. It's nice.
What is this? What is going on here?
Walmart and markers.
It all looks super professional. Like legit. I could have sworn that this was all from his store.
Loving it. Look at that. Team pride. All right, what do you say we get started here? Welcome everyone to Expedition Online Uluru. It is day 3 here, and we have 16 explorers still working through their expedition. Team George there, all dressed in purple, all ready to go. Team Sandra also looks ready to go. Didn't color coordinate, but that's okay. That's not a requirement or anything. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your parties. You guys got to know each other really well. And I hope you guys aren't getting too comfortable in this game, because it's not going to be a comfortable game at all. For example, we're going to switch things up. That's right, early swap. Let's get right to it. We're going to 4 parties of 4. That is right. It's going to be completely random. We're going to see how things shake out. Who's excited? I'm excited. No? For this, we're going random. We're going to the wheels. The red party is Joshy T, Aleaha, Bar, and Josh. Purple party has Rocky, Joseph, Cara, and Austin. Blue has Thomas, Ryan, Jess, and Annie. Orange has Courtney, Eli, Aaron, and Kristin. Let's get to the challenge.
Greetings, explorers. Challenge coordinator Jess here with Roll Out the White Carpet. There will be rebus puzzles screen shared on Discord. If you know the answer, you want to be the first to buzz in. If you answer correctly, then it will be time for your 3 rollout explorers all at the same time to start rolling out the white carpet. You will put one hand behind your back, and using just one hand, you will unroll the entire roll of toilet paper. If it breaks apart like that, that's okay. You can just pick it up and continue. The first party to have all 3 rollout explorers show us an empty toilet paper roll wins exemption. Good luck.
All right. So, only the first place party will guarantee themselves exemption from Crossroads tonight. That party will also be able to choose one of the other parties to be safe, leaving the other 2 parties at risk at Crossroads this evening. All right, we are starting this challenge in 3, 2, 1, go. Toilet paper.
Ryan.
Trail mix.
Correct.
All right,
So
Team Blue
the
can
blue
start.
Party may start. Austin.
Sitting on top of the world.
Yes, correct.
All right, Purple Team, you can get going.
Eli.
Up for grabs.
Correct.
Orange, you can get started.
Joshy.
1 million.
No.
Incorrect, Joshy. Try again. It's just Joshy left, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Or Jess, you're going to do a new puzzle. How do you want to do that?
I can go to a new puzzle.
New puzzle.
Got it.
Looks like Thomas is done for Team Blue. So we're just looking to Annie and Jess right now to finish up. I'm seeing a lot of toilet paper there for purple.
Yes, put it on the ground and then just grab the
Stand
strand.
above
Like, let it roll out.
Eyes.
Joshy.
Stand above eyes.
No.
That's incorrect. Next puzzle.
Done.
Looks like Aaron has completed. Kristin has completed.
You got it, Annie.
Oh,
Courtney, we already
scramble
got
deck,
it.
scramble deck, scramble deck.
Joshy. Yes,
Scramble deck,
correct.
scramble deck.
Correct.
Courtney. Courtney hasn't started yet?
Courtney, start enrolling. Blue team
Courtney
needs
getting
to
to a late start for orange, as the other two have already finished. Red has just started.
Done.
I finished. Done. I'm done.
Done. I'm done.
All right, it looks like the blue team has
Leave it on the ground.
finished. They have won exemption from the crossroads this evening. You guys can stop. That's it. Blue team has taken home exemption. They are going to be left with a decision here.
What if our team doesn't all agree? For our party?
If your party does not agree, it is an extremely harsh punishment to your party.
Are they going to 2 separate tribals or 1 joint tribal?
That is a great question. You guys are right ahead of me today. So the 2 parties that you do not save will be going to a joint crossroads tonight where they will be deserting 1 player at the crossroads. All right? The strategy time will be broken in half. So half the time will be spent just with their party. Half the time will be spent with the 2 parties who will be going to the crossroads. All right, so Team Blue, you have 2 minutes. Jump on over into your party chat. Make that decision.
Okay.
Well, nice to meet you, Annie.
Nice to meet you guys.
Where's Tom?
Hey, Annie. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are
Minutes
you?
have started.
Sorry. This is a hard way to meet you. I'm sorry. We're actually pretty nice people.
Annie, are there people on red that you are comfortable with saving?
Red. I mean, I'll do whatever you guys want. So, yeah, I'll save red.
I mean, Ryan, how do you feel about red?
I mean, if we just met this other tribe, they have 4. To put them with any of the other tribes would be screwing over.
Team George.
I'd at least want it to be, and it's not even like a team. I'd just rather it be as close to a fair fight as possible, and it won't be with 5-3 or anything like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, my first thought was we could save orange because they're split 2 and 2, but I think because unfortunately there are 3 of us here from Team George, that then immediately puts them down on the numbers and keeping it as even as possible with whatever advantages in play. I think my vote's for red.
Yeah, I vote for red.
I'll go red too.
Ryan, feel good?
Works for me.
Okay.
So, winning party, they have chosen who they have decided to save this evening. Who's going to reveal that?
Chose to exempt Team Red.
Team Red, you have been saved by the blue party. Not at risk this evening. Unfortunate news for the orange party and the purple party. I will see you all in exactly 1 hour from now. So you will go back to your party chats in a half hour. Shane will open up another room for you guys where you all will all see each other. That's all I got for you.
Thanks, Blue.
Thank you for saving us. Thank you.
Yeah.
And what's nice is we have the majority on this tribe.
Oh, 100%. We cannot waver whatsoever.
Okay, so have you guys found anything? I mean, I'd be honest, I would let you know or give you guys an idea because I cannot figure out where we're supposed to look. That's why
I'm not sure. I saw on Instagram that had a link tree and I clicked through the different links that were there, but it just brought them up to their social media pages and stuff. And I honestly, I could screenshot 100 things and annoy Shane, but I couldn't see anything that was either unusual or weird or peculiar.
So for us 4 moving forward, we can, if we keep the 4 of us tonight, we can really lay some groundwork to move into the merge as this unique
So you guys
4.
hate each other? You're on the opposite sides of your tribe.
No, we were pranking.
We were kidding. We were kidding. Actually,
We're cool. We're cool.
Courtney, read the room. We've talked to different
Courtney,
rooms.
read the room. Literally read the room, Courtney.
Yeah, when they said Aaron's name, I literally went like that in the camera, and I was scared people would see it.
But I was like, same vibes. So
yeah.
So do we do Rocky?
I mean, if you guys want to break off and talk about it. You know what I mean? Like if like I said, like I'm just thinking ahead. Like it's gonna be 5 Team George and 3 Team Sandra in tonight's vote, and so I don't
exactly
want.
Why they did it.
Yeah,
Exactly. They were.
Yeah, because I was hoping they would. I was hoping they would save us, and then I was looking at the numbers, and I was like, okay, well then all those people are screwed.
Save us. So they save us. I literally thought they were gonna save us.
Yeah, I did too because it was 2 and 2, but I think they saved Sandra because they were looking ahead like that's 4 automatic votes for a George. Like let's cut that when we can, which is like smart. But
it's very smart, but yeah, it left us
so,
screwed.
So everybody's thinking everything is thinking the same name, right? Before we break off.
Like I said, like if you want to like break, if you want to talk about it with Kristin first, like I don't want you guys to think we're strong arming you into it. I'm just thinking to preserve this 4. Yeah, to preserve this 4, it's best to get rid of one of their sole red person because like Rocky's gonna go at some point anyway.
No, like I said, I think it's smarter to have the 4 of us going into a challenge tomorrow than a broken up 3, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, and we can like I'm a favor guy. So like if we do this tonight and we get into the merge, I'll protect you. Like Aaron and I will be like locked in with you two. You know what I mean? Because this is a bust on your side. I don't want you to think like, well shit, Aaron and Eli like make us do Rocky. Like we're screwed going forward. Like I don't know about that.
Yeah, like, I'm good with you guys. Numbers are everything, and I'm ready. I can't like say because I do like him.
Yeah.
But I will. I'm writing his name down right now. If you want me to, I like him.
Yeah, if you two want to talk about it, like if you want to just have a moment to like breathe.
We have numbers.
Are you numbers? We have numbers.
So we're set. But yeah, I'll jump to the fire with Aaron. That way we can all decompress. I love it, Courtney.
I mean, this could be slightly sneaky and maybe prevent having any like idle collateral damage or advantage collateral damage. If Rocky joins us, like, hey Rocky, look, you're here stuck with us. We won't vote you for us, but we'll get the other 2 girls to picture each other. And then we just end up all voting Rocky, so they never suspect that we were going to go there in the first place. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just giving up.
Well, we definitely need to keep Rocky as a failsafe because if we're ever in the bottom, I don't want to eliminate you two or vice versa.
True.
You know, so we need to keep Rocky as a buffer.
Forget my idea. I'm glad we talked about this.
We need a buffer, and like I definitely want to go like all the way as far as possible into the merge with as many like Team George as possible. So like I do not want to leave any error or room for error.
Blue did this for a reason. So I mean that we're at their mercy right now.
But I hate it that it has to be him.
I agree, but it's better him than us at this point.
But I feel like Courtney would be like a person that just off of first impressions sounds good.
Oh, Rocky. Yeah.
Hi guys. Sorry, I had to deal with family.
News. That's okay.
Oh, that's okay. I know there was a swap, and I know that we are going to tribal. Well, sorry, Crossroads.
Yes. Yeah. Fortunately.
Wait, I have they sent me a nice little list of who are we going with?
We're going with Orange, the Orange team. Courtney, Eli, Aaron, and Kristin.
Well, I've been out of the loop. If you guys want to fill me in, that would be wonderful. But any other fun things I missed besides the immediate tribe swap and other shenanigans?
We just wasted a whole roll of toilet paper.
Yeah. I could see.
Say all they want that they're not strong arming us, they're basically strong arming us. But what are we gonna do?
How many members do we need? Because
we're going as one unit. They have the numbers. We can't do anything to fight it, Courtney, because it's 5 to 3.
Do we vote one of Courtney and Kristin out now that we know that they're tight?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think because not only that, but then we're set up for the next vote too. Because let's say we do this and Courtney and Kristin are like, well, screw them, they're super tight. Let's just go to rocks. I think we go back and we offer up Courtney.
Yeah. Because
I
think you're so because then it saves us from a rock situation. Which, by the way, Eli, I would have absolutely gone for rocks.
Oh, 100%.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. I know I'm the new one here, but I'm Rocky. I live in St. Paul, Minnesota. If any of you guys know, like, it's pretty cool here in Minnesota. And I'm in college for environmental science. I'm not a big computer person. Like, I'm out in nature for a reason. I'm trying to. So, but yeah. Well, it's nice to meet you guys, and thank you for being so welcoming and like accommodating for me.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I hate to be that guy, but like, has anything like happened like scary strategy wise, or like, are we just all kind of like dreading going?
Basically, we're dreading, I think. I mean,
We're in the morning stage of losing the challenge.
yeah, I think we were close. How close were you guys to unraveling your toilet paper? I was like,
I was finished.
Yeah, I was. Oh.
Dang, I had like maybe just like a few feet left. I was spinning it. I felt like a magician.
No,
Did it work well?
But it's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
I felt bad, but looking back, I'm not regretting it.
That's good. We shouldn't have regrets, you know. We try the best that we can based on the information that we have, and we're all playing a game to benefit charity. Like, I get it, you know. Like, I want to do well, but you know, at the end of the day, it's a game. We have to respect each other, and I think we do. You know, lying is, I guess, a little bit of a part of it, but you know, it is what it is. Like, I would prefer to build genuine relationships than like be doing mad extra shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm here for a good time, not for a long time, but
Yeah.
I'm here for another minute.
What about you, Kristin? Where are you from?
So I am currently in Florida.
Me too.
Awesome. Where at?
I'm in Orlando. I just moved down here in August.
Please, so I get to know some people for like quick time.
I'm actually originally from Hagerstown, Maryland, Courtney. So like right little Baltimore. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm like mad close there. Oh, fuck it, let's get it. Straight to Scott Key Mall.
I will give you anything. Please. I will vote anything. I will vote anything.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm witnessing this. Team 4. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, this 4 is like, I'm really happy that we got to open up and like speak to each other. That was awesome.
I like even the moderators don't know. But yeah, sorry.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
So many of us.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Well,
Hello.
should we get into it?
I know.
Yeah, we only have. They said they gave us 30 minutes.
Do we want to like 3, 2, 1 break, and then we'll just all go for it, just to like break the awkwardness here?
I know. I want to personally.
I was gonna ask if the purple people could just catch up after our horrible swap experience we all just shared.
And we just had like a whole vibe of our own. But yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just gonna check in with Cara, Joseph, and Austin.
Sandra George meeting, and then like break into like. We could do like a 5-minute thing and then break into small groups. Is that cool?
Yeah, if we stay here, you guys go into one of the 3-person rooms.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore, Aaron.
I can't do it. Okay.
What are you guys
feeling? Spill the
feeling?
tea.
We were thinking like Rocky would obviously be the easiest choice for everybody, and so we were thinking like, okay, let's run with Rocky, and like we wanted all of us to catch up because like obviously we're the majority here, and I feel like we're all like tight, you know what I mean? So like we just talked before we split too. And then me and Aaron were like teasing around, like, well, maybe we should go for like Kristin and Courtney because they said they were really tight. But then they shared their charities with us, and it literally like broke. Like I'm about to start crying again. Like we were thinking Rocky, and like Courtney and Kristin are both on board. Like they are very like Courtney already showed us like she wrote down his name and like is ready to hold it up.
Damn,
and so the only thing is I don't want you guys to feel pressured to have to go into the next challenge down 1. You know what I mean? And so if
that
we
was
wanted,
Right. That's like what we were thinking, because if Rocky goes, then the three of us potentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, we were told that they're going to vote you, or we're going to be screwed. So we need to get on board. And they're like, "Sorry, we're not meaning to strong arm you, but we
do you have a vote? Do you have a vote tonight? Do you have a vote? And do you have a meeting?
Okay. I just need you guys. We got to keep this calm, like real quick. Make sure they vote me. I have the compass. So I'm playing it for myself tonight. But we need to make sure that we vote together, and so we need to make sure we vote together tonight. Like 100%.
So where are we voting? Because I'm assuming they're going to split votes, and that's why they wanted us out of the room.
Well, the point is that if they can't. So the issue is that if they have 5 and shit. Okay, we just
do a 3. They're going to do a 3.
Too loud that it's not picking up. I kind of assumed that's what they were going to do, and especially the fact after they selected. Because basically, I was like coming home when I heard who won, and the fact that they took the majority away from us is I'm assuming that it was me. But
exactly what they were doing, and Courtney, the whole thing that Courtney and I were saying was that please, dear God, let Rocky have something.
Yeah. So the issue right now is that if they go, man, we really gotta fuck with how they're voting somehow.
They're gonna have to anticipate that us 3 are gonna talk and like gonna come up with something, right? So if they think that we would vote together, they're gonna do a 3-2, and then at the revote, right?
One else goes.
So it would be a 3 on you, a 3 on one of us girls, and then a 2.
It'll probably be me because I'm like obnoxious as fuck. So like.
Yeah, that's kind of the situation that I assume we were in. But do you think, and they strong armed you guys immediately, right? Like immediately.
Immediately.
I think we need to get a person on my side to fall. I'm Austin and Cara from initial bets are the people I think we could try to. Because the point is that if we take one vote away from them, I want to try.
Who got votes last night? Was any of them the ones that got votes? Didn't Cara get a vote?
Cara did. That's why I want to go after Cara.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking Cara.
We got to have as many purple as possible.
And I think that's why they chose the red team, because that group of 4 would have just decimated any of us. Like we would have been fucked.
Yeah, I understood straight away.
I think Courtney. What I think we should do, Courtney, you and I, we need to continue to play this along that we're voting Rocky. Then my question to you is, if we can't circle back around, who are we voting for?
Shit. Okay.
Because they're starting to split up.
Who seemed to be the leader of strong arming you guys?
It was both. Like they both were like.
Yeah. Okay, let's go Eli. Let's go Eli right now. Like if we don't get back together, Eli.
Okay.
Eli.
So happy to meet you.
Likewise.
I will write down any name as long as it's on me.
I mean, we're feeling kind of rocky because Eli brought up a good point that we may merge as one big team, and the other 2 might merge as one big team. And they were just kind of tight with you. And
I don't want it to be me because Rocky. How much can I trust you after 5 seconds?
I'm down. I'll divulge.
Rocky has a fucking idol.
Ooh.
He has a compass.
Oh my gosh, these things are freaking hard to find. I don't know. And
I just don't want it to be me. I don't want any names on me because I think they.
Right.
I know he has a compass. I know, and I know he's. I know. And I'm like, I don't know you at all, but I trust you. We have to if you want to play with me moving forward, we need to figure something out.
We have literally nothing other than just offer ourselves to be on board, if you will.
It's I know it's such a awkward situation, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, because you guys obviously are not breaking up, correct? Courtney and I very much were obviously, we would like to stay, and Rocky was over there with you guys, you know what I mean? So
right, yeah,
that's the route that we have to take to be safe. That's where we're ready to go and jump on board with, and be those numbers for you guys. But Courtney and I are here as numbers, and I'm sure Rocky would want to save himself. So if there's anything you know what I mean? But thoughts on anything else, or are we sticking with kind of that initial plan that Eli and Aaron put out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't heard your name at all. Have you heard my name?
No. In fact, I was I want to work with Courtney. Not to put you on.
No, that's why I just told you the most pertinent information of all time.
I saw you signing and I was like, oh, I really want to get to know Courtney because I saw my husband's actually an ASL interpreter and a DHH teacher. So,
I'm hard of hearing, so
really?
I like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm sick with diabetes, so I have hearing loss, and then I have eyesight stuff.
I have to pee. Is that okay if I mute and go off camera with you guys? Sorry.
Please,
I can leave my.
please.
I can not mute, and we can share that moment together. I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding. I would love that.
but I mean, I definitely I don't think that you're in danger at all, but that information.
I haven't heard your name at all either, but we have that information that we know now. So
yeah.
What do we do with that? Like, what's the name that you think? I mean, do you have a name that we could possibly put down that wouldn't be a thing?
Is this
it's like a range.
Yeah.
Pause though. Austin, were you saying write my name down with this?
No, I was saying, do you want to share?
Okay. I was
you want to share it with him?
Yeah, I hate to be so cagey.
No.
I'm pretty undecided. I feel like being super real with you. I have made the terrible mistake of asking Kristin and Courtney about their charities, and it killed me. We had just the nicest conversation, and so morally feeling a little icky about potentially voting one of them out. But I haven't had an opportunity to hear you out.
What are we doing?
I kind of would love for Rocky to play it for somebody else and get him voted out. Is that evil? Yeah. I'm kind of evil.
Me evil too. I want to be Jonny Fairplay as fuck right now. So do we put Rocky in?
You think Courtney's solid?
Oh, dude, I really think so. I feel like she's somebody who would come into our group, like me, you, and Aaron, especially, really solidly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, I think that might be a solid move.
That's a good plan.
I just want to make sure I tell everyone else.
You don't think they would the three of them would come together and pick one of us, and then?
I don't think so, dude. That's what I'm saying. They could, but it doesn't seem like they would. If he plays the idol right, but I don't think he's gonna. If he left my conversation feeling good, then that's crazy.
Hey, Kristin, it's the first time I've actually gotten to say hi to you.
Hey, Courtney.
All right, welcome everyone to the Day 3 Crossroads. I'm sitting here with Team Orange, who consists of Courtney, Eli, Aaron, and Kristin, and Team Purple, who consists of Austin, Joseph, Rocky, and Cara. But let's face it, those parties aren't going to really matter too much tonight, as only one of you will be voted out. Everybody has one vote. So let's get into the mix of things. I'm just going to kind of ask questions today. I've got enough questions for each of you, so when you hear a question you like, go on ahead and jump in. All right. So, start with a fun one. Who's feeling the pressure coming into tonight?
Well, definitely me. That is very obvious.
All right, Rocky.
Hi. I couldn't be at the challenge, which sucked, first of all. So I did not have time to bond with these people. And let's face it, if we're going by OG tribes, we are down in numbers. And I just feel like at this point, I'm at a double disadvantage because of that. So the majority of the last hour has been me scrambling to try to understand anything that is going on currently.
Yeah, so we unfortunately weren't able to see you there at the challenge as you had the excused absence there. But it did seem like you showed up right at the tail end of the first part of the strategy time with the original 4. Were you able to get any chat time in with them, or did you get there a little too late for that?
I mean, I got to get to know them. I feel like it's kind of hard because, to be honest with you, once again, I've known these people for 30 minutes. And the only people that I've known for longer is 2 hours, which is Courtney and Kristin. So you kind of have to go through the get to know each other, which was nice. I got to know them, but still not much strategy talk happened then. And then once again, when we get into the other rooms, still much isn't happening. And it just feels like I'm very much in the dark. So I've kind of been scrambling to just piece together something right now.
Okay, and so are we still looking at party lines?
Oh yeah, I mean, look at their shirts.
I was about to say the party lines are a bit clear, as former Team George there has all donned the purple shirts. But let's hear from someone else.
I think. Sorry.
I'll go to Eli. I heard Eli first. So
Yeah, I just think
Courtney after.
I think we didn't ring that bell. I think the blue team, in choosing who they stayed safe, kind of told us what to do. I think if either the orange team or the red team here went into crossroads, the orange team and purple team went into crossroads against that red team, which was all 4 original Sandras, we would have been tore up. So I think that with the blue team picking that group of 4 original Sandras to exempt tonight, kind of like showed us Team George at least like how they're thinking, which to us just it all lined up.
I just feel like everybody kind of has the same vibe of like we're all getting to know each other. And we're all really excited to get to know each other. We're all playing for such amazing charities. I hate to be the happy hippie right now. But we are just all so happy to be playing for our charities. And to be Team Sandra, I just like, as long as it's not me kind of vibe. But I like got really good vibes from my party and from not my party as well. And so I just like, I don't think party lines exist. I feel like we're all humans. And I feel like all humans exist. And I feel like everybody is playing for such amazing things.
The original Team Sandra was kind of up against it in Team Blue there, as Annie was a bit outnumbered. Did you expect kind of her to fight for your party, or did you kind of see the writing on the wall when Team Blue had won there?
I think the writing was on the wall. Like, I know that Team Orange, we were able to talk about that. Like, it was very much so. And the way that Survivor works is you get to meet new people. That's what swaps and stuff are intended for. I know Team Orange, we had a really great bonding moment over there. And so I wouldn't expect Annie to single herself out because she's in a whole new party now. That's for her to make new bonds, just like we were creating new bonds in that little first half an hour. And so I think that that's a testament to what Survivor is and swaps, and that's why we had our bonding moment for half an hour before you threw us all together for chaos. So, I mean, the bonding is real and the bonding is true.
Yeah, and just kind of follow up. I mean, it happens so quickly, right? I mean, it's surprising when you play these games. I mean, I see it season after season. Like Rocky had mentioned earlier, you're a couple hours in, but it does feel like a lot more than that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think you were asking me to elaborate, yes?
Well, I just kind of wanted to make the point, but yeah, please elaborate, yeah. Are we looking at a straightforward vote tonight?
It's definitely confusing because, I mean, once we started off with our own respective teams, and then we had clear ideas of what we wanted to do, and then as we broke up, I think new information was divulged. We found out that one of the orange team might have a compass, so that kind of throws a wrench into our original plans. So that is kind of concerning for us moving forward, and we got to keep that in mind too.
All right, this one's going to be for either Joseph or Cara. A lot of talk about advantages. We've had some clues that have already dropped. If you haven't seen those, you're not looking hard enough. Is information being shared about these advantages? Austin already mentioned that there's a little bit of worry of them being out there, but how are the clues being handled? Is this kind of a team effort, or is everyone just kind of keeping it close to the vest and doing their own searches in their own time?
From my experience, it seems like it's only being talked to the broader group of people after the fact, being that, oh, hey, I did this and there's nothing there. And that's the information that I found out from both ours and the original Sandra tribe, that something's being found. But everyone that says they know that it's being found has said that they definitely don't have it, which sometimes to me, I guess, in my mind, is slightly concerning. And whether is this a double ploy to make sure people think you don't have it? Do we trust them, or do they genuinely solve the riddle, but they actually just don't have it and they're being truthful? For me, it's probably the latter, that I think they're just being truthful. But I guess the only way we'll ever find out is when someone plays it, really. If I was to get an advantage, as soon as I got it, I would be playing with it or around it. And once you get something, it influences your whole game, essentially. Whether it burns a hole in your pocket and paranoia beats you to it, or you're really smart about it and it actually helps you, is kind of yet to be determined. It really, once you find something, it shapes your whole game. At least that's the way that I would view it.
Do you think the people that told you that they're going to be voting with you tonight are actually going to be voting with you, or are you expecting there to be a bit of a surprise?
Well, I guess you never know, but I feel confident in the conversations that I've had. I'm just confident in that. I feel like it's going to go the way that they've said.
Awesome. I'd like to open up the floor. If anyone has anything else that they'd like to throw in here, if anyone's maybe wants to have one last pitch, now would be a great time to go. Joseph?
This is to circle back on something that was said. Austin, with that information about a possible compass being in the mix, is that something that that I personally don't know about, but should we know about this before we vote, or should?
It was definitely divulged to me like minutes beforehand. I think as a a
Hail Mary, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Okay. I also was approached to possibly like turn on my own team as well too, but I mean, Freudian slip. Rocky, you just kind of nodded, so yeah, it was. Rocky was
to be in all honesty tonight.
Yeah,
I definitely just feel like I was at the most disadvantage, and if you just want to be real here, I definitely was just trying to save my ass, and I've been pretty open about that with most people I've talked to. But yeah,
I mean, in all fairness and in all honesty, are you the one with the compass?
No, dude, it sucks. I know who does, and it's not here. But I'm pretty open and honest. I'm just gonna try to save my own ass.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll play the.
Nobody's gonna blame that for you.
That man has his fucking compass. That man has a fucking compass, and I'm just gonna say it. He has a compass. He has a compass. He has a compass. So just
now you guys know. So here, honestly, if we're gonna play this game, I am playing it, and I'm just gonna throw this out here. I'm voting Eli. That's what I'm doing. If you want to join the ship, you can. To my knowledge, Cara, your name has been said by Eli. Once again, that could be a lie, but that was something thrown out there. But if you want to have fun, why not have fun? This compass is pointing me in the direction of Eli.
That is such a great intro. Let me jump in. Cara and I have been cool since day one. I think even yesterday when we went through our vote, I was working with Cara, and I said, you have nothing to worry about. I'm rocking with you.
I mean, that definitely surprises me because I definitely thought I had a good relationship with Eli. I still think we do. Every conversation we have is good. So to hear that from Rocky is a little suspicious.
Once again, this isn't genuinely, this is just something someone fed me. But
so then who fed it to you?
Well, my own person, my own teammates, but I'm not going to sink their ship. So it's the point is that
you can be open and honest. Let's do it.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to protect my people. I'm gonna protect my people.
Eli never said your name, Cara. I was there.
So the funny part about this, Sir Austin, is the fact that you are twisting my words, which is fine. It's a Survivor, man. But you were in the room when the person threw out the name to me. You were literally there when the name had been thrown out. So you know who did it.
I feel like you said, I'm not going to sink anyone's ship, but Courtney just sunk yours about the compass. So that only leaves one other person. The same person you said that you didn't want
to be fair,
no one's going to speak for Kristin except for Kristin, and Kristin has never said Cara's name. In fact, I had a long conversation. Cara, I'm so sorry because we just met each other literally half an hour ago.
Cara.
So we've all been saying it wrong the whole time. Okay.
I know that Cara, I think I was 75% sure got a vote last night. And that's the only thing I had questioned was Cara one of the people that got a vote? I never threw Cara's name under the bus. I never said anybody should vote for Cara. So I am speaking for myself as Kristin because Kristin will be the only one that speaks for Kristin. And Cara's name never came out of my mouth.
Well, sounds like we've gotten it all out at this point. So I'll leave the floor open just for one last second before. All right. let's move on now. If you have an advantage that can be played before the votes, now is the time to do so. All right, we're going to get to the votes. All right, everyone, the votes are in. If you have an advantage that can be played after the votes, now is the time to do so.
Surprise, surprise, everyone. I got it. But as much as it might not be me tonight, this is a game of self-preservation, and I'm sorry to Kristin and Courtney. I love you two both dearly, but Sandra would say, protect yourself. I'm playing my compass on myself.
All right. Love the prop. Rocky, I can confirm Rocky does have the compass. Any votes cast for Rocky will not count. Is there anyone else? All right. We will get to the votes. We had 8 votes this evening. Our first vote was for Rocky. Will not count. Second vote, also for Rocky. Also will not count. Third vote, for Rocky. Will not count. Fourth vote is for Kristin. Our fifth vote is for Eli. Right now we have 1 vote for Kristin, 1 vote for Eli, 3 votes left. Next vote is for Kristin. 2 votes Kristin, 1 vote Eli, 2 votes left. They are both for the same player. The player who will be deserted tonight at the crossroads is Kristin. Kristin, you have been voted out by a vote of 4-1. Do you have any last words for your party mates?
I think I got the short end of the stick from people just doing whatever they need to do tonight, and it's sad that I'm out because I was the one that was truthful about everything. So good luck with the rest of the game, guys.
I hadn't noticed this on the announcements. It says original team Sandra and original team George at the bottom as well. So
yeah,
that to me.
Yeah, well, last season on Expedition they did a swap this day. They had them.
Oh. I didn't make a shirt to work with Team Sandra's. That's where I stand.
That's not buying a red shirt, so
we committed. If we swap, I'm down to, like I said, rip them up and wear them out. Like, we gotta keep running this.
Fucking tribal.
Dude, I know. I don't understand why he did that. Like, he's saying, oh, I want to, like,
Under the bus, but he
he's
was like,
going back to a tribe of 3 people he just screwed over, and he's gonna try to go tell Cara and Austin, yeah, Eli, we gotta get Eli. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Fuck him. At the wall, and he happened to pick the absolute worst. Like, because you and Cara have been friends from the start.
That was insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, Cara and I have been tight. Like, Cara and I relate.
I didn't say Kara's name. I never said anything. It seemed like Tommy did, and I never said Kara's name. That I didn't mean her.
Yeah.
I wanted him to embarrass himself because he threw my name under the bus, and I was just like, fuck
He did
that.
that to you, dude.
I'm so mad, and I'm just I'm not like anywhere in the like anything towards him. Oh, I'm very mad right now. So just know, guys, I fucking.
No, Courtney, this is like.
I'm fucking mad.
All right, I feel like for me, this is like this has solidified the 3 of us even more.
I know.
Because I would lie. I had like
And
trepidation.
I was honest with Kristin, and that's why I feel bad.
I know, and I do feel because of his idol and like him coming in so
This
high.
fucking man right here.
He met me, and 2 seconds later is funny. I just want to be straight up with you. Like, what are you guys thinking? Like, you're leaving me in the dark. And I was like, okay, dude, welcome to Expedition. That's how we do things. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, you're a little too hot, and that's why we just had to shift to Kristin, because it was just the thought of like, okay, he's throwing ranks.
Can I just say it? I'm indebted to both of you forever. Like, I would never.
No, I feel the same way you, Courtney. Because I have a feeling that he probably went to you and said, let's get Eli. So I feel just as indebted to you.
Can we take a promise of that?
Dude,
I'm taking promise
100%.
Final three.
I'm making fun of
Final
it.
three
Final
right
three.
here, right now.
It's final three right now.
So, if last 2 days were me being on cloud 9, I have now sunken down to the bottom pits of hell in Tartarus with all of the titans that Zeus banished there. It sucks because I'm very much at the bottom after going from cloud 9, and I don't have a compass anymore.
Rocky could go pretty far. I could see that. But people will clock him as being pretty strategic because he's already played the compass, he solved it, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of, I don't think anybody knows it was me that has the other compass. Ugh, I'm so relieved. And the only person that knows about it is Thomas. Fine. That better not bite me in the ass. But I think for me, I really have to convince myself. I have to convince myself that I don't have it, so I don't play different than what I would normally play without it. I need to play this game like I don't have a compass, and only use it when it's strategically necessary. I told Tom that it'll be for both of us, but I'm keeping it for myself.
I have to. I didn't want to. I have to.
What a night. I hope that the votes work out this way. I hope we get enough on Kristin. I'm voting for Rocky, anticipating that he plays his idol for himself, embarrasses himself, goes back to camp with his tail between his legs, and goes home next week.
So my vote is for Kristin. Kristin, you are a lovely person with a lovely soul and a lovely charity, but we're just trying to make sure that our team gets a little bit further down the line, and this puts the numbers in our favor. I'm so sorry. I loved getting to know you today.
Okay, this is absolutely freaking pointless. Freaking Courtney never can shut her damn mouth, and so this one is completely pointless because I'm obviously the one that's gonna go, but I'm voting for Rocky. Hallelujah, goodbye.
My vote tonight is for Kristin. You said nobody will do talking for you except for yourself. Let's see who does the talking when you're not here.
Kristin, Sandra, Destiny for Glory, but unfortunately it's going to be death for you today.
I am voting Eli. Sadly, it'll probably be Kristin who's going tonight, because I am playing a compass. I do not care. So that is happening. But Eli got vote. Hopefully they screw up and they pull a freaking Tyson, and somehow Eli goes.
So tonight's vote was kind of crazy, but I'm hoping I go the right way. I'm voting out Kristin. Sorry.
If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and click on the bell to receive notifications so you don't miss any upcoming episodes or bonus content.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. My hives have gone down since your little twist earlier.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes, to Costco. Yeah. This is Costco as well.
It's the generic brand.
Yeah, just the Walmart exclusive.
Do you guys do over or under?
Over.
I was gonna say the answer to that will dictate my vote tonight if somebody says
Under.
that.
Well,